you know that 86% of Saudi households buy Almarai juice, and they come back for it around 9 times a year? That's not just popularity, that's loyalty. Behind that trusted taste is a massive operation built on precision, cleanliness, and non-stop quality control. From fresh fruit concentrates to robotic packaging, Almarai's juice-making process is nothing short of impressive. So how exactly do they pull it off on such a huge scale, every single day? Let's break it down here at the Process World.
Mr. Orange, humble and loved by all. His wife, Mrs. Carrot, nice and stylish. Almarai Orange and Carrot, a perfect match. Try it now.
Back in 1999, Almarai made a bold move. Already known across the Middle East for its dairy products, the company decided to step into the juice world. And they didn't take any shortcuts. They built an entire production setup from scratch just for juices. That included state-of-the-art lines designed specifically to handle fruit concentrates and keep things fresh every step of the way. From the beginning, Almarai wasn't just interested in adding a new juice product to their shelves. They wanted to dominate the juice game. And very quickly, they did. Thanks to their reputation for quality and the trust they've already earned in homes across the region, their juices didn't just land on store shelves. They took it over. Flavors started popping up everywhere, from orange and mango to mixed fruit blends, all crafted to taste clean, consistent, and natural. This expansion turned out to be a game changer and set the foundation for what would become one of the most advanced juice production operations in the entire region. But how do they actually make the juice? Well, before we get into that, please leave a like and subscribe for more amazing videos like this one. Now, moving on. Almarai takes fruit sourcing seriously. They don't just grab produce from any farm. They work with trusted suppliers who meet strict quality standards. Every fruit, whether it's a mango, orange, apple, or pomegranate, is picked for freshness and ripeness. Once the fruits arrive at the facility, the inspection begins. Trained staff check for any defects, bruises, or signs of spoilage. Only the best batches make it through. From there, the fruits go through a full cleaning process. They're washed thoroughly to remove any dirt, pesticides, or anything else that doesn't belong. Then comes sorting, where machines and quality control teams work together to separate the perfect fruits from the rest. This step matters a lot because it's the foundation of the juice. If the fruit isn't great, the juice won't be either, and Almarai knows that. They've built their reputation on quality, and it shows right here. Before anything even touches a production line, it's already passed a whole chain of checks. This level of care is one of the reasons their juices are trusted across the Middle East. It all starts with choosing the right fruit and never cutting corners. Ready for step 2? Let's get into it. Now, this is where the juice really starts to take shape. After the fruits have been selected, cleaned, and sorted, it's time to create the perfect blend. Almarai uses natural fruit concentrates, and those need to be carefully mixed with filtered water in the right proportions. Some recipes also include fruit pulp for texture, or added nutrients like vitamin C to boost the drink's value. The mixing isn't done by guesswork. Automated blending tanks handle the job with precision. Every ingredient is added based on exact measurements to make sure that each bottle of juice tastes the same, whether it's orange today or mango tomorrow. These tanks are designed to keep the mixture consistent, clean, and ready for the next stage. Nothing gets rushed. The goal here is to create a smooth, flavorful base that meets Almarai's standards for taste and nutrition. Every flavor has its own formula, and every batch goes through the same careful routine. This step is one of the most controlled parts of the entire process, and it's what gives Almarai's juices their signature taste, balanced, fresh, and reliable every time. Once the juice mixture is ready, it goes straight into a critical stage, pasteurization. This step is all about making sure that the juice stays safe and fresh without affecting its natural flavor. The liquid is quickly heated to a high temperature, just enough to kill any harmful bacteria or microbes. It's a short process, but it's powerful. Almarai uses advanced systems that heat the juice evenly and then cool it down just as fast. That way the juice stays clean while keeping its taste exactly how it should be. No chemicals, no preservatives, just smart use of heat to protect what's inside the bottle. This step plays a big role in shelf life too. With pasteurization done right, the juice can last longer without needing any artificial additives. It's one of those behind-the-scenes processes that most people don't notice. After pasteurization, the juice doesn't head straight into the bottles just yet. First, it's moved into large stainless steel holding tanks. These tanks are kept at a carefully controlled temperature to keep the juice stable and fresh while it waits for packaging. It's like a calm resting point between two intense stages, processing and bottling. These tanks are sealed tight to prevent any contamination, and every batch is closely monitored. Sensors track the juice's temperature and quality around the clock. This stage might seem quiet, but it plays a key role in keeping the juice tasting clean and consistent. The transfer from tanks to filling machines also happens through a closed system. That means no exposure to air, no chance of bacteria sneaking in, and no change to the juice's texture or flavor. Every step is clean, controlled, and designed to protect the final product before it reaches the bottle. Now it's time for the juice to be bottled. This stage moves fast, and everything is done with high precision. The filling machines used by Almarai are fully automated and built to handle large volumes without making a mess or slowing down. These machines fill each bottle with the exact amount of juice, making sure every single one is uniform. The environment is sterile, which means no air, dust, or outside particles can interfere with the process. That's important, especially when dealing with fresh products. The machines also seal the bottles right after filling, locking in the freshness and preventing anything from getting in afterward. Whether it's PET bottles or cartons, the system is designed to switch quickly between different packaging types. It's all about speed, cleanliness, and accuracy. Once the juice bottles are sealed, they head straight into the labeling stage. This part is more than just branding. It's about traceability and transparency. Each bottle gets labeled with important details like nutritional facts, manufacturing date, expiration date, and a batch code. These codes are key because they help Almarai track every bottle from the factory to the store shelf. The labeling process is done by automated machines that work quickly and accurately. They're programmed to handle different bottle shapes and sizes without slowing down. The labels are printed with high clarity so that consumers can easily read what's inside and when it was made. Batch coding is just as important. If there's ever a need to trace a specific product back to its production time or ingredients, that batch code has all the information. It's a safety net that ensures full control over quality. After the juice bottles are labeled and batch coded, they move into the packaging zone, and this part runs like a well-oiled machine. Interestingly, Almarai uses robotic systems to handle the stacking and packing of bottles. These robots are programmed to sort the bottles into crates or cartons, depending on the delivery needs. Everything happens at high speed and with exact coordination. This setup helps reduce human contact, which keeps the hygiene level high. It also speeds things up without risking damage to the bottles. The robots are equipped with sensors that help them line everything up perfectly. No spills, no mistakes, just smooth, consistent work every single time. What's impressive is how organized this entire step is. The finished packs are arranged in neat layers, ready for the next move. It's one of those moments where the technology really stands out. Once the juice is packed and ready, it heads into cold storage. This part of the process is about keeping the juice fresh until it gets shipped out. Almarai stores the products at a temperature between 3 to 5 degrees Celsius. These conditions are carefully maintained inside massive refrigerated units to lock in freshness and protect the flavor. Once the juice is passed through cold storage, it's ready to move out, but not without staying cold. Almarai uses its own fleet of refrigerated trucks to handle distribution. These trucks are built to keep the juice at the right temperature all the way to the stores. Whether the delivery is headed to a big supermarket in the city or a small shop in a rural area, the cold chain stays unbroken. This loading process is quick and controlled, making sure that there's no unnecessary exposure to heat. Every truck is part of a tightly managed schedule that keeps deliveries running smoothly across thousands of retail points. This cold chain setup is a major reason why Almarai can reach over 110,000 retail outlets across the Middle East. From large grocery chains in Riyadh to small family-run shops in Muscat or Amman, Almarai's distribution network covers almost every corner of the region. And that's it. So now that you know how every Almarai juice is made, from fresh fruit to factory robots to your fridge, here's the real question. If you had the keys to their factory for a day, which new flavor would you create and why? Let us know in the comments. We just might uncover the next big hit.